Yep.
Yeah. Lovely, thank you.
First game for Bristol, first game at Ashton Gate as well, which is, got me pretty excited by the prospect of what was going to happen in the future. The fans turned out. We had probably a bit of a shaky start, I'd say. Harry Randall was running rampant, and we probably didn't perform how we wanted to, how we expected to, but got the win, and that sort of kick-started our season. A good memory lane to start off with. I think this is probably one of my favourite memories of my time here at Bristol. Obviously context, just coming up first game in the Premiership against Bath, the biggest rivals that we've got here in Bristol, to get the win, and it was a pretty convincing win as well. Packed house at Ashton Gate, you can see by the reaction of the fans there. It was a big moment for us, and again just probably stamped our authority on the Premiership, and the fact that we weren't coming in just to compete. We're going to come in and try and upset a few teams and get as close to the top of the table as we can. Another huge moment for us this game. First bit of European silverware for us as a club. Couldn't ask for a better start there. A bit of magic from a few boys. We've had a good run in France. I think we go over there and perform well, whereas it's a difficult place to go and win. So to win a championship over there is a huge effort from us. Top three Bristol moments for me. Oh look, yeah, another big day for me in my life, and this is during the season actually. Shot home from leaving probably 2 degrees to go to a 40 degrees was a big shock. My wedding day in February there back in Australia, so it was a pretty quick trip in and out for me. Thankfully that we could make it work, but yeah, very big day for me and my wife Maddie. Fond memories of that one. It was a good party that night. Bristol's definitely home for us, and it'll be tough to leave from that point of view. We've had some huge family moments and huge personal moments for me, starting a family and other big milestones for me in my personal life and career. And this one's here was, as you can see, probably pretty dishevelled, no haircut and things like that during COVID. But this is Matilda, born in 2020, mid-pandemic, and one of the pandemic was a terrible thing, but for me, I think it was a highlight. I got to become a father and spend a lot of time at home with Matilda over those early days, because we were isolated to our houses at the time. So it was a precious moment for me to be able to just get my head around being a dad for the first time and embracing that. And so I look back on that period pretty fondly. So, the context of this isn't great, but again, a good little family photo. This is unfortunately after a tough loss in the semi-final against Quins, but I think it just goes to show that there are bigger things in life than just a game sometimes, and this is one of those things where you can look back and just embrace any moment, good or bad, in sport, and if it's with your family, it's always a pretty special occasion. So I think that's a pretty good photo to sum up how much I enjoy being here. Doesn't matter the result, just always get to celebrate it with my family. So that's a pretty special thing to be able to do. We've definitely embraced the family lifestyle here in Bristol, and they're growing pretty quickly. So this is perspective for me. Win, lose or draw, just being able to celebrate it with the family and the friends and the team. And you can see in the background there's a few other kids and their families. So we're very much a family club here, and I think that shows in these sorts of photos that we embrace that culture here. And just lucky enough to be able to start one here while we're at such a loving and embraceful club. All good?
Lovely, mate. Really nice.
Sweet.